Hello students, today we are going to do question number 3 of 7. The lesson is linear equation in two variable. So till now we have completed up to question number 2 and now we are going to do question number 3. So see question number 3 what given. Okay, so if the cost of 5 tables exceed the cost of 8 chair by rupees 150, then by taking cost of a chair Sx and that of a table Sy, form linear equation and draw the graph. So you have to consider the cost of chair Sx and cost of table Sy. So we have done it that let cost of one chair be rupees x and cost of one table be rupees y. So what it is saying here, that if the cost of 5 table exceeds the cost of 8 chair, means 5 table cost is more than cost of 8 chair. So how much more? It is 150 more, and we have to make this condition as a linear equation. So we have written that let the cost of one chair be rupees x and let the cost of one table be rupees y as given in the question. Now we have counted the cost of one chair and one table, but here it is given that 5 table and 8 chair. So we will again take it that let cost of 8 chair, cost of 8 chair be rupees, see cost of one chair is x, so cost of 8 chair will be 8x. Similarly, cost of 5 tables be rupees 5y. Okay, now to form the linear equation. So according to question, it is given that cost of 5 table is equal to cost of 8 chair plus 150 rupees. Now how it is? Now you see cost of 5 table. Now it is given in the question that cost of 5 table is 150 more. So if I make it equation, means equal, if I put equal sign, then they will be not equal. So how I have to make it equal? So I have to put 150 on the, I have to add 150 to the chair, cost of chair. Okay, so now if I put the value cost of 5 tables, how much it is? Cost of 5 table is 5y. Now what is the cost of 8 chair? It is 8x plus 150. So if I want to make linear equation, then it will be 8x minus 5y plus 150 is equal to 0. Now this is the linear equation which is asked in the question. Now we have to draw the graph also. So for that I have to transform this equation in straight line form. So if I need to transform this equation in straight line form, then I will make it from here. So it is given that 5y equal to 8x plus 150. So I can transform this as y is equal to, see I will transpose this 5 into right hand side, then it will be 8x plus 150 by 5. So if I put the value of x, then I will get the value of y. For that I have to make table to draw the graph. So let's do a table. Okay, so I will make few column. Okay, I will make 3 column and 2 rows. Okay, I have made. Okay, so this row I will consider as x and this row consider as y. This is column A, column B, column B, and this is column C. Okay, now put the value of x such a way that when you add with 150, it will be divided by 5. Now think what value you can put. So you can put here 0. Now if you put 0, then 0 plus 150 is 150. Now 150 divided by 5, it is how much? so it is 30. So you have to take such a number which is multiple of 5. Okay, now if I take as minus 5, then how much it will become? 8 into minus 5 is equal to minus 40. Now minus 40 plus 150 is how much? So minus 40 plus 150 is 110. Now 110 when divided by 5, so it is 5 to the 10, remaining 10, 5 to the 10, so it is 22. So if I put minus 5 here, then it will be 22. Okay, so hello friends, so I have completed. So just you see what I have done. So I have plotted the point C. Now C I have taken value of x as minus 10. So if I put here minus 10, then it will be 8 into minus 10 is minus 80 plus 150. So it will be divided by 5, then it will be 14. Okay, means minus 80 plus 150 is 70. So 70 divided by 5 is 14. So here 14 coming. Next you see, in order to draw the graph, we have to write that what we have taken. So taking x dash and y x dash, x o x dash and y o y dash as perpendicular line, we plot the points a 0, 30, b minus 5, 22, c minus 10, 14, and draw the graph. Now we have drawn the graph. You see here I have what I have done. You see here I have taken 1 square as 5 units. So I have written here, see the scale here. Here I have taken 1 square as 5 unit and I have drawn the graph. Okay, so here I have plotted the points and I have drawn the graph. So hence our this question has been completed. So now we will go for the next question. Hello friends, now we have question number 4. So question number 4, what given? You see, if numerator of the function is increased by 7 and the denominator is decreased by 1, then the fraction becomes 3 by 2. Taking numerator as x and denominator as y, form linear equation and represent it graphically. This type of question you have already got in class 8. So it will be not so hard, not so difficulty. So you can easily solve them. So let's go for the solution. Here it is telling that we have to take the numerator as x. So we will write let numerator be x and denominator be y. So our fraction will be x by y. Okay, now if the numerator of a function is increased by 7, according to question, if numerator, here numerator is x, now if I increase the value of x by 7, increase means you have to add. Okay, and denominator is decrease means you have to subtract. So denominator is taken as y, so I will subtract 1 from y, then our fraction becomes 3 by 2. Now you see it is becoming fraction, so I have to transform, I have to reduce this equation in linear equation. Okay, so in order to reduce this, I have to do cross multiplication. So if I cross multiply, then it will be 2 x plus 7 is equal to 3 y minus 1. Now multiply and see. So it is 2x plus 14 is equal to 3 y minus 3. So the linear equation becomes 2x minus 3y plus 14 plus 3 is equal to 0. So our linear equation becomes 2x minus 3y plus 17 is equal to 0. Hence this is our required linear equation. Okay, now we have to make graph, we have to draw the graph. For that I have to transform this equation in straight line equation. So for that straight line equation is, you see, y equal to mx plus c. Straight line equation you should know, it is y equal to mx plus c. This is the straight line equation. So you remember, so I have to transform this equation in this form. So in order to transform, see, I have to move 3y to the other side. So it will be 2x plus 17 is equal to 3y. Then the value of y will get as 2x plus 17 by 3. Now I have to draw the table. Okay, so I will draw the table here. Okay, so I will take three column. Okay, so I have taken 3 columns, and I will take 2 row. So we have 2 row and 3 column. So first row is for x value and second row is for y value, and this is column A, column B, and this is column C. Now put the value such a way that it is divisible by 3. Now what value you can take? See, if I take here 1, then 2 ones are 2. If I take value of x as 1, then it is 2 ones are 2, and when if I take it as minus 1, then it will be subtracted. Then minus 2 plus 17 is 15, so 15 divided by 3 is 5. Okay, now if I take as 3, okay, if I take as 2, if I take as minus 2, then it will be 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. Sorry, 2 into, I have to take it as positive, okay, not minus. Then we will, okay, I will consider this as positive, not negative. Okay, now if I taken this one 2, then it will be 2 2s are 4. Now 17 plus 4 is 21. 21 divided by 3 is 7. Okay, next is if I take as minus 2, if I take as minus 2, then 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. So minus 4 plus 17 is 13. So it is not divisible by 3. So I have to take another point. If I take 3, okay, if I take minus 3, if I take minus 3, then 2 3s are, it is minus 6. Minus 6 plus 17, okay, then also it is not divisible. Now if I take as 4, so if I take 4, then what will happen? If I take minus 4, if I take minus 4, then 2 4s are, it is minus 8 plus 17 is 9. So 9 is divisible by 3. So it is 3. Okay, now I have to plot the graph. So you see, I will plot the graph. For that I have to make 2 axes, x and y axis. So this is your x axis and this is your y axis. So this is x axis and this is your y axis. Now I need to plot the graph. For that I have to write something that will write as taking x o x dash and y o y dash as two perpendicular axis. We plot the points A minus 1 comma 5, again B 2 comma 7, and C minus 4 comma 3, and draw the graph. Okay, now see, it is minus 1 comma 5. So minus 1 this way and 5 is on the upside. So it is 1 2 3 4 5, somewhere here it will be. So it is minus 1 comma 5, or it is point A, column A. Then it is 2 comma 7. So 2, it is positive 2, and 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, it will be here. So it is point B. Next minus 4 comma 3. So minus 4 means negative side, and 3 1 2 3, it will be here. Okay, now this is C. Now draw the line. Okay, draw the graph. So I will draw the line here. Okay, so so this is our required, sorry, okay, little bit. So again I will draw. Okay, so this is our required graph. Okay, so we've completed question number 4. Now we are going to do question number 5. So hello student, question number 5, when the perimeter of a rectangle plot of land is 66 meter, taking its length as x meter and breadth as y meter, write the linear equation and represent it graphically. So it is given, we have to take length as x meter. So perimeter of rectangle is given, so we have to represent this one situation in linear equation. So it is given that consider length as x meter. So we'll write let length of a rectangle be x meter. So breadth of rectangle be y meter. Okay, perimeter of rectangle telling. So perimeter, according to question, perimeter is equal to 66 meter. Perimeter given 66 meter. So how will write perimeter? Perimeter, it is 2 length plus breadth. So L plus B is equal to 66. So L we have considered as x and B as y. Now dividing both sides by 2, then it will be x plus y is equal to 33. So this is our linear equation. Now we will transform this. This is our linear equation required. This is the required linear equation. Now I will transform this to straight line equation. So it will be y equal to 33 minus x. Now I have to draw the table. Okay, so here I am drawing the table. So I will take 3 column and 2 row I will draw. Okay, so your first column is x and y, second column is a, second column is first column is a, second column is b, and third column is c. Now I have to take value of x. So x value, what you can take? So take value of x as 20, then 33 minus 20 is 13. Then you can take as 15. So 33 minus 15 is how much? It will be 28. Okay, next you can take 25. So it will be 8. Okay, so we need to plot the graph. So for that we need 2 axes, so x and y axis. So this is our required axis. So now we will plot the graph. Now how much you will consider each square unit? So you see, you can take each square unit as 5. Yes, so we have to consider each square unit as 5 unit. So it is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so similarly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Now plot the graph. So first point is a 20, 13. So 20, it is x is 20, and y is 13. It will be somewhere here. It will be. Next is 15, 28. So 15, 28. It will be somewhere here. Okay. Next is 25, 8. So 25, 8. It will be somewhere here. So now I will join the graph. So this is our required. So friends, so students, see, taking x dash ox and y o y dash as two perpendicular axes, we plot the points a 20, 13, b 15, 28, c 25, 8 and draw the graph. So we have drawn the graph, and hence we have completed question number. Okay, so question number 5 we have completed. Now we will go for the next question number 8. So if you like my videos, then please share with your friends, comments and subscribe. Okay, thank you.